Hey, what's up, Saints? So today I am going to be exposing some scientists, the scientific experiments and the things that scientists are really up to. And these are everything I'm going to tell you guys. They're actually things that have been revealed to my daughter.
Hey guys.
From the Lord. They're vivid, very, very detailed and very vivid dreams that she has almost every night. She has prophetic dreams from the Lord literally almost every night. And she remembers them in full detail. And I think she probably dreams almost the entire night, because when she tells me these dreams, it takes quite a long time for her to tell me the entire dream. So I'm pretty sure she's dreaming from the moment she closes her eyes to the moment she wakes up. What'd you say?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, I was very apprehensive of even bringing her on here, just because I don't want to really, put my kids out there like that. I really don't. But, she was the one that had the dream. So I think that it would be best to have her explain it with me. So yeah, so let me just get straight into her dream. So, and before I start off, I just wanted to let you guys know that she is definitely, the Lord has definitely gifted her with a mantle of a dreamer, with the office of a dreamer, as well as a prophetess. There is many. She has a lot of spiritual. She has a lot of spiritual and spiritual encounters with angelic beings, and she's very in tune with her spirituality. And there was a lot of prophetic dreams that she's had in the past that have actually came true for me. So her dreams definitely are from the Lord, and they can be trusted. I promise you that. So anyways, I want to start off by telling you, you know what? I think I might just let you start off. You want to start off?
Okay.
Telling in the dream about the building where the scientists were, and the different levels of the building and everything. Okay. So go ahead, baby. I'll let you have the floor.
So I had a dream that all of these scientists, they were working in this building, and they had it closed as an aquarium building.
So let me reiterate. So she had a dream about a big building that had said that they had closed the building down, but it actually wasn't closed down. There's scientists in this building doing illegal, very, very, very illegal animal and other experiments. Go ahead.
So there was 3 levels where they were doing a lot of experiments and a lot of stuff that's illegal. The first floor was where they were trying to make mermaids, and the second level was the dinosaurs.
So what were they doing in the dinosaur level?
They were trying to bring back the Titanic boa.
The Titanic boa, on top of and other numerous other type of dinosaurs and extinct animals, right? That they are successfully bringing back and have brought back to life. But these things, you guys, have not been reported on the news at all. So hardly anyone knows about these things. There are watchmen who I believe that the Lord has trying to get these messages out there to the public. But like I said, these are not the news channels are in cahoots with these scientists, and they know about these events, but they're not letting the world know these things. These things are happening. She had revealed to me that they had successfully made woolly mammoths. They had brought woolly mammoths back to life using a process with this test tube that she said she sees quite often when she has these scientific dreams, where they're doing scientific and animal experiments. She said there was a green substance in the tube, and was it? Can you describe the green substance?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the green substance, it was bubbly, and it was like it was like a lime green, and like they had put it like I could like see some like organs, and then they had like dripped some of it in the organs, and yeah.
Of the animal, right?
Hmm.
That they wanted to either genetically modify, or
They were trying to make it bigger.
they were trying to make it bigger, right? Okay. And could you kind of tell them the different animals that they were trying to bring, the different extinct animals that they are trying to bring, that scientists are and have successfully are trying and have tried to bring back to life?
They are trying to bring back the Titanic boa, and in my dream, the Titanic boa, they were killing a lot of people on the level that was doing the dinosaurs.
So, you guys, so the Titanic boa, if you don't know the Titanic boa, it was the largest, most monster giant snake that ever existed. But luckily, the Lord caused that snake to die out, and become extinct. There has been, over the years, probably within the last 50 to 100 years, there has been rare sightings of, there has been a couple of rare sightings of Titanic boas. They're giant snakes. Go and look them up if y'all don't know what kind of snakes they are. If y'all don't know about them, they are massive. They are massive. They're like they're like 3 people wide. So you see us on this couch. It's like 3 people wide, and they're like what? Probably like 15 feet tall or something when they're kind of standing up.
They're about like 19 feet.
19 feet. Yeah, they're massive snakes. And these scientists have found a way through a process. I'm not sure what the process is called. Some of you guys might be able to specify the process. It's some genetic mutation process that they use with using the fossils and the skeletons, right, of old extinct, and the bones of old extinct Titanic boas, and they put it in like this giant test tube or something.
No, they put it in this giant machine.
They put it in this giant machine, right?
And then they kill the animal that it's related to. And then,
okay, so they get another snake that is alive today, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get another animal or snake or whatever their species is, and kill that snake, right? Or kill that animal. And then what do?
And then
Okay, so she is spacing out right now. She does have acute seizures, so she'll snap out of that in a second.
what?
Okay, you okay?
So then they were bringing back the Titanic boa. They were bringing back.
Okay, let's rewind. I'm trying to tell them the process of how they're making the Titanic boa. So you said that they'll grab an animal that's related to the Titanic boa. So probably like what, an anaconda?
It was like this. It's like this black snake.
What, it's just like a regular black snake?
No, it has had this like this, and its eyes is like really small.
Okay, so it's so they grab a snake, and what do they do after that?
And they cut it, and then they put the bone in this machine first. Then they put the snake in, and they see if the snake's related. And then if the snake's related, they start like trying to do like all of this organ stuff. And then they add like the green stuff into it.
So they add the substance to the organs. So it's a mixture of organs, the fossil of the Titanic boa, or the bones of the Titanic boa.
The bones.
Probably a mixture of DNA too, somehow. They probably got some DNA from the Titanic
And
mixed it up in there, and then you said a chunk of the snake that they caught, the black snake, and then they mix the substance, green substance in there. And what do they do when that's all mixed up together?
so then they shoot the snake. The snake's chunk of it. They shoot it to get the blood out, and then they put it with the other stuff.
Okay, so they shoot the chunk of meat that they cut off of the snake and is mixed up in the stud, mixed up in the tube, right? And they make it bleed out, right? And they mix the blood in with what?
And they mix the blood, and then they get like these chips off of the bone. I don't know how, but they use like this big hammer, and they use a chip off of it, and like the green stuff is like bubbly, and I guess it's like hot, and it makes like the bone like dissolve in there like a bath bomb.
Oh wow, wow.
So then, that was it about the snakes, and then
Okay, so let me ask you something. After that, after they have everything successfully mixed up, so what does it make?
it makes like this small like thing.
Is it like an embroid, like a
It looks like a little like
egg?
yes.
Snake egg? Oh my gosh, a Titanic boa snake egg. Okay, so y'all heard the process, and this process is similar for other animals and other extinct species that they have successfully brought back to life. Could you talk about the mammoth, the woolly mammoth?
So there was these two scientists that were bringing back the woolly mammoth, and they used the green stuff and its DNA, and then they had found this elephant, and they had cut
Cut the chunk off the elephant
they had cut the chunk off the elephant.
and mixed everything up in the tube like the Titanic boa snake process, right? Okay, then the green liquid.
So then
So what did that make? What did the woolly mammoth and the elephant meat, flesh, and the green stuff? What did that make?
It had made like this little egg, and then like there was like it had made like 4 eggs, and they put it on this like
What, like an
egg
egg?
cart, and one of the people was smiling.
Yeah, she said she would mention to me a lot about how the scientists would smile. She said they smiled like it was their birthday, like they had a birthday present of their dreams or something. You know, when they would successfully make these when they successfully have created these extinct animals. They're very, very pleased, and they're very, very happy with what they're doing. And tell them more about the woolly mammoth.
So one of the scientists, they were acting like it was like their dream birthday present. So then the woolly mammoth, they were talking about how they wanted the woolly mammoth to like be bigger. And that's what that green stuff is. It's like this stuff that goes in like to the organs, and it makes like the animal bigger. So they
wanted to make a woolly mammoth that was even larger than the ones that used to roam the earth. Okay.
They were like bigger than cars, and they were like taller than buildings, like most buildings. And their tusks were even bigger. Their like tusks is like this right now, and then like their tusks was like this.
Their tusks are they're just larger woolly mammoths than most people know that woolly mammoths were.
They're like ants. Like airplanes are like ants to the woolly mammoths.
Oh my goodness! So tell them about the woolly mammoths that you saw escaped and are running around in the world.
So I saw all of these.
Well, tell them about the scientist that was saying, the scientist that had said, it was talking about how they wanted the woolly mammoth walk on the streets and stuff like that.
So there was this one scientist that was talking about that they wanted the woolly mammoths to run around on the city and stuff and crash cars and pick up cars from his tucks.
Basically, they are creating mass these creatures to cause mass destruction and to kill multiple
people
and to kill and to kill lots of people. And I think that one of their main goals is to try to further kill off the population, so they can have a better control over the people.
Then it had transferred me to the mermaid level, and there was this mermaid that was there was this merman that was in this tank, and the merman, he had these big sharp things on him, 3 big sharp things on him, and it was like trying to break the glass, and it was
so
really
they had
strong.
the mermaids and the mermen in separate tanks, right? Separate tanks from each other in the building. Okay.
And the merwoman, and the merman and the merwomans, they were so ugly.
What do they look like?
They didn't look like regular humans.
They didn't look like Ariel, right?
No. I thought they would look like Ariel. I thought they would look
You
pretty.
thought they'd be beautiful like they are in the
movies.
In the movies on TV. No, there is a such thing as mermaids, you guys. And these are some of the things that these scientists are up to.
And they were keeping them in tanks. And the mer women, they had those scales on their hands, and they had these sharp nails that was like 2 inches long, 2 to 4 inches long, and like they would have fishing on the tank, and the mer woman and the mer man and the mer woman's, they would like they would grab the fish from his nails, and it would like kill the fish when they grabbed it.
Wow.
And they would stuff it in their mouth, and it was just so nasty. And then like all of the scientists, they were looking at the mermaids and stuff, and they started laughing and stuff. They weren't like giving like happy laughs. They were giving like evil laughs and stuff. They were smiling really hard.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So yes, the Lord gives us his prophets dreams and visions. Okay. The Lord gives his prophets dreams and visions to share with the body of Christ, and or to share with the world, warnings and encouragement as well. And I don't think the Lord, I was very apprehensive to bring my daughter on here, but I do think that the world needs to know of these things, because as she also has mentioned in a lot of her dreams when it comes to these scientists, you can't eat. They tell them about the newscast people, how they portray scientists to be, and what they tell the world that scientists are doing right now. Well, you guys know what scientists say they're doing. You can read magazine articles about scientists discovering new advances in medicine, and scientists, we think that, and then they also tell us, and as far as on the news, especially the newscast, news people, they tell us that they are, working on, trying to find a cause for things like cancer and other diseases and illnesses that have been killing people for a long time. But that might be something that they have done in the past, but right now there is a lot of scientists actively trying to bring back extinct animals. They're trying to mix. They're mixing humans with other animals. Humans like with fishes, trying to make mermaids, but the mermaids are looking more like aliens, alien creatures, and they are genetically modifying these. When they bring these species back, they're making sure that they're bigger and they're meaner and they're more aggressive, so they can cause a lot of destruction. My daughter, you also said the raptors, like the raptor dinosaurs. She has said that they had successfully. She said once they grow to a certain
period.
Once they grow past a certain period, once they grow and they get big enough, she said the scientists let them out in the wild. Now we do not know where these things are. We don't know. The Lord has not revealed to her exactly where these experiments are taking place or where this building is. But this is for you guys, for you to be aware. And I also think that they could possibly be keeping this on the hush hush now, while Joe Biden is president. Hold on. And then I feel like later on in the game, when if there's a possibility that Trump might run again or possibly become president in the future, that is when they will start to bring all of this to light in the world to make it seem like and blame these things on Donald Trump. But these things are happening now with the president that we have now, but these things are not getting reported, and they're being hidden, and they're being protected by the same people that should be notifying the public about these things. And so she had said stuff. She had also told me about that there's woolly mammoths somewhere in the world that are running around. They're in the streets. They're on highways. They're smashing cars. They're causing wrecks. They're destroying buildings. They're killing people. They're trampling people. And they're doing exactly what the scientists want them to do, causing mass destruction. But these things are not being reported, you guys, and I find this very, 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 very appalling. So did you want to say this?
Mm-hmm. So I have saw this lady. She was kept in this cage, and she had cow skin. She had like her whole body was like filled with cow patterns.
So the black cow spots, right?
Mhm.
Does she have like cow hide, like the thick hide of a cow? Does she feel like a cow? Oh my gosh, she was a regular human. She looked like us.
Mhm.
But she was like.
Did she have a tail? Did she have like hooves?
What she was doing?
She had like these things on her hands.
What she was doing this?
Like how like cows have.
Yeah.
Mhm. She had those things, and like she didn't have like legs like this. She had like her legs like back here.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if she
What
had.
Does she have an udder?
What's the udder?
A cow udder, where you get the milk from?
I don't know.
No, what she did? She had something where she was like with cows.
She had one of these things on her ears, and
One of those rings that they put in cows' ears. Okay.
What she
So
was
tell me
doing-
what she was doing. I need yours.
she was moving like a cow, and like she couldn't talk.
What she was like this?
Was she trying to get out?
Mhm.
What she was like this?
So that was a cow that they mixed with a human.
Mhm.
She was like this.
So, you guys, this is I'm not going to go through this whole entire dream. There's been many dreams and visions that my daughter has had, as well as me. So just stay tuned, because there is many more dreams that I wanted, dreams and visions from the Lord that I would love to share with you guys. But you guys, I would love if you could take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because this channel is still growing, right? And I would love for other people, for other people to be able to see my videos. I would love for my videos to be available to a wider audience of people. So it would definitely help me, and I would be so blessed if you guys could like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Be blessed.
You shouldn't say give me